Well, I know something of it is that I know there's some people who exist. They hate Phil to an unhealthy degree. They're just as bad, if not worse, than Phil's dents. And they're like so caught up in their hatred of him, they don't even realize it. Well, here is the thing. I'm going to repeat this again. Like, I can't stand Pat the NES Punk. I think he's a pretentious, arrogant, narcissistic, sensitive. But if someone goes, hey, Rich, I'm going to give my entire life savings to Pat the NES Punk. Okay. Like, I wouldn't be like, that's it. You're now my enemy. You have supported the enemy. You are a traitor. Like, get lives. Leave the house. Do something. Like, that's where it's different. That's where you and I are not the same. Like, it ain't that serious to me. Like, you wake up in the morning and, like, plot what you're going to do to Phil. It's bizarre. Like, that's your reason for existing. Some of them. Okay? There's a good portion of the Detractor community that's not out of their minds. That are just like me. My thing is this, and it's going to sound like a whataboutism, but it's not. Like, oh, he's tricking his dents into giving him money. You don't really care. You don't care at all. Like, if it was really about you being altruistic and trying to be, you know, to protect people, first off, you laugh at the dents that he has. And secondly, if it was about your being the moral police, which is retarded to begin with, why aren't you going after Logan Paul? Why aren't you going after the completionist who sat there looking like a black-bearded Santa Claus holding a dog to look pathetic after what he did? It's just because you don't like him, which is fine. You don't have to like Phil. You could despise him. But you don't get to dictate what he makes a living on doing. You don't. You don't get that right. I don't get that right to do that to anybody. And if you think that you do, that's when you jump off the boat. You've lost the plot. But they don't get that. They don't understand that. It's their obsession with him stems beyond the humor. It's like, and some of them are, you're going to use the word again. He makes content that you make money off of, you numbnuts. Why would you? You're biting your own hand that feeds you. And by the way, this does not include every detractor. It doesn't. I've made that abundantly clear from the beginning. You're not all like this. 2D Streams ain't like this. Snort Hogan, I know, made a video on me too, but that's okay. He's entitled to. I would be a giant pussy and a hypocrite to say that I talk about shit about people every day. You know what I mean? Most of the detractors this does not even refer to. It's that subset of heavily obsessed weirdos is what I'm talking about. Like, you want to sniff a fart out of Phil's and describe the flavor of it while Cat's crying in a corner. And don't get what I'm saying twisted. You could make as many videos on Phil as you want to. You know my stance on that.
How could you sit there and eat pizza?